Hello Tenno, and welcome back to the Warframe Academy, a series where I explain to you the fundamental build requirements of each and every Warframe in alphabetical order. And today, we will be covering the crystalline catastrophe, Citrine the Status Queen. Citrine is what I like to refer to as an all-in-one package. That is to say, that she doesn't really have any weaknesses that a subsume ability would be necessary in order to compensate for. Additionally, her augment mods are much more supplementary to her toolkit rather than a requirement. She was also, to my knowledge, the first frame with an ability innately capable of generating health and energy orbs, followed shortly thereafter by Araxia and Uriel. She's also in possession of one of the single most powerful defensive abilities in all of Warframe, at least in my opinion, Preserving Shell. The reason that I think this is one of the most powerful defensive options isn't necessarily because the damage reduction is capped at 90%, but more so for the fact that this damage reduction effect doesn't just apply to Citrine herself, but also any ally within affinity range, which for those of you who don't know, is 50 meters. Then we have her two most iconic abilities, Prismatic Gem and Crystallize. Prismatic Gem is the ability that has given Citrine her moniker as the Status Queen. While inside the effect of Prismatic Gem, your weapons are given a bonus to both status chance and status duration. Additionally, any enemy unfortunate enough to be gently caressed by one of your bullets is then gently caressed by the gem itself, having a bunch of randomized status effects applied to them directly. And then we have her fourth ability, Crystallize, and why I referred to her at the start of the video as the Crystalline Catastrophe. Any enemy unfortunate enough to be caught in the area of effect for this ability is temporarily frozen in place as a giant crystalline structure grows from at least one part of their body. By then shooting these crystalline structures, you are guaranteed Tier 3 red crits. Which, for those of you who don't know, which I'm probably sure most of you do, is a lot of dopamine. When it comes to ranking our Warframe, we do that by a scale of Sprawdlings. One Sprawdling is equivalent to around 50 points. When it comes to scoring Citrine, I would give Duration 3 to 4 Sprawdlings. Efficiency 1 to 2 Sprawdlings. Range 3 to 5 Sprawdlings. And finally, Strength, also 3 to 5 Sprawdlings. If you've enjoyed my content and want to continue seeing more of it, a like, share, or comment would be much appreciated, as that helps the algorithm. And if you are so inclined, you can support me further on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. However, never do so unless you are financially stable. And with all that out of the way, I hope you have an amazing day, Tenno, and I'll see you next time.